Good morning everyone, I hope you're well, I hope you're keeping well. Welcome to Winterton. Yes, I'm back at my beloved Winterton for a little bit of my Get the Eye Back in photography. Hopefully you join me in the Norfolk Broads on a lovely winter's morning, which was just the vlog after my intro I'm back video, which was actually taken in Winterton on a slightly different day. It's a lot milder today, there's a bit of a breeze, but it's a lot milder. And all I'm going to do today is, as I've said before, get my eye back in, get practicing, see what I can see. No real agenda to get anything special, just practice to get me back into the photographic saddle, for want of a better phrase. So without further ado, I'm not going to gas on here. As you can see, it's a sort of a subtle morning, no crazy direct light. So it'll be nice for me just to practice without having to go here, there and chasing light. Just a nice relaxed morning with the camera. Can't really beat that, can you? So yes, I'm going to get on with it. And I'll get back to you later on when I find my first sort of images of the day. Okay. No, I haven't moved very far. I know. But hey, no agenda, so I really haven't got to run around like an idiot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Gibbo fence challenge. It's a lovely old fence here. You've got all the lovely marron grass and the dunes around here, a little bit of a breeze today. So I'm going to try some abstracts as well as sort of more wider vista type images with using the fence. There's a lovely little kink in the fence actually, and I can get on this wee dune here and look down across it, and that should be a nice little line. But it's just nice to, again, just practice using lines, looking for pathways in the dunes, just stuff that will lead you through the image. Then I'm going to look at some abstracts, as I said, using, you know, long exposure techniques, six stopper maybe. Don't want to go too mad. Don't want the grasses to, you know, to blur out. I still want them to be defined, so a six stopper should be enough in this light. And then I'll move on from here. So I shall, well, while I'm speaking or after this, I'll put up some images. Yeah, lovely subtle pastel-y morn, very nice. Anyway, better get on. Oh guys, I don't know if you get one of those mornings where you can't get a blooming song out your head. I got one of those mornings today. I was out with Dad the other day, I had a lovely day walking around Southwold, and he couldn't stop sort of singing the A-Team theme tune. Well, today, let me tell you, my song of choice today, or this morning, that I can't get out of my head is Brotherhood of Man, Angelo. Look into that how you will. It doesn't reflect my musical taste. I think it was in the car the other day when I was out with Steph driving somewhere, and I'm sure it came on. I may be wrong. Anyway, yeah, that was that was a nice little exercise at the fence there, just trying little things. And when you're looking at stuff like using the fence and taking images of the fence, look at the numbers. And what I mean by that is odd and even numbers. So when you've got the post there, try and get them an odd number, which is a little bit more pleasing. So there I was counting, probably people walking by with their dogs, and I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, slight adjustment of composition, that sort of thing. But all those little things like that make a difference. And one of the things I couldn't really introduce was a really fast enough shutter speed. Even using, I didn't want to use the 10 stop, but the 6 stop, I couldn't quite get enough shutter speed to get that blur in the grass as I want. But they'll be nice images. I'll perhaps give them a little bit of a warm up, a little bit of a romantic look, but yeah, rather nice. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to work around this area. I'm not going to go far, and that's the joy of having a local place that you know well, and I'm sure a lot of us photographers have got that place. So I don't have to go trampsing off all over the place. I'm just going to stick in an area today, now that the light is fairly even, so I'm not going to get any, you know, spectacular stuff. I might as well concentrate on a certain area and enjoy that, and like I say, help get my eye back in. So I'm going to get back behind the lens and just enjoy this beautiful place. Okay, ready when you are. Running away together, running away forever, Angelo. Dun, da, da. This is the first area I'm going to work with around here. I love this bit. It's beautiful. Again, lovely layers. Got the mosses. You've got the grasses. A little bit of movement today, so that'll be a nice little bit of foreground. A little bit of movement just adds interest. And then you've got these lovely little tiny little copse of trees. I don't know if that's the technical word for it, but they're a lovely little area of trees. And I shall go down and take some abstracts down there as well, because the colour down there is absolutely gorgeous. But I hope you can see what I've got in mind here. Though I think what I'll be looking at is probably a portrait version, using the mosses, the grasses, the beautiful reds and purples on top of the trees there, and then you've got a layer dunes and grasses, and then you've got a sort of a pretty grey sky, but there is at least definition in the sky. For 3 or 4 days here, and maybe even longer actually, we've had featureless grey skies, been really damp. So apart from being just great to get out today, it's just a break in the weather as well, which is lovely. But I'll have a go here, may even try one in a landscape orientation, but I think this is a portrait shot. And then I shall go down to the trees and have a little look there and see what I can get abstract wise. Fantastic. Okay. Quite often when I'm at location and maybe there's some other photographers around or a few people turn up, I often look with interest what they're doing with their tripods. Now, unbelievably, tripods can be extended and lowered. But a lot of people don't seem to think that, oh, I can lower this. And I see them walking around and they've got the tripod, they're carrying the tripod and they plonk it down at the same height. And it always bugs me. Now, in this instance here, and I don't think this is a particularly great example, but I've taken a couple of images, one at full extension of the tripod and one at a little bit lower. Now, in the middle distance here, there's an area which is a little bit flat, not quite as interesting. It doesn't quite work with the layers. I'll put a little X on it or something here. Now, again, this is not the greatest example, but by getting myself at a lower position, I've not really lost any of this beautiful colour, these beautiful grasses, the beautiful trees about 20 foot away, and I've still got a nice layered effect. But what I've done is I've reduced that layer, which had a little bit less interest in it. But being at full extension, that layer obviously opens up and there's more dead space or dead area or uninteresting area. So just remember, guys, your tripod can go up and down. You can go up and down. Don't walk and look at everything ahead at your normal regular height. Get yourself down on your knees, look around, you know. I know we're all old, I mean, I'm the same. I'm like, getting back up is a bit of a bloody chore sometimes, but do it, guys, do it, because those little changes can make such a difference to your images. Here ended this lesson, and I'm going to get on. Oh, some lovely moody skies coming in here, guys, or moody clouds coming in, should I say. Fantastic. So what I've done here is I've literally just moved 2 or 3 yards from where I've just been talking to you, and I'm going to use these grasses in the foreground, probably shoot at portrait. Again, a little bit of movement. I might even put the 6 stopper on for this one, because I found on the ones I took earlier that wasn't quite introducing enough movement. I want these moving a little bit. But what I've got here, again, I'm going to keep an eye on those layers and keep an eye on my tripod height and make sure the layers have all got their space. But if there's anything that's particularly dull, that I reduce its impact on the scene. I think in this instance, I think I'm going to be all right. I've got these lovely grasses. I've got this area of lighter moss. Then I've got some heather area. Then I've got those lovely red coloured trees, the grasses, the trees again in the distance, and that lovely steely grey sky with the sort of the two-tone darkness there. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to have a go at that. Shut up. Sorry, as a dog, you probably didn't hear it. You think, who am I telling to shut up? Anyway, let's go and try this one. I might even get a little soaking in a minute, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, I love this spot. I really do like this spot. The grasses, mosses, the trees here with the beautiful purple red shades on the top, and that lovely little piece of bright orange bracken. I'm not in the way, am I? Well, anyway, there's a lovely piece of orange bracken in the middle there. So I'm going to have a go around here, do some abstract stuff. A little bit of moody weather coming on at the moment, but I can see fairly clear skies behind. So yeah, good day, perfect, really. So yes, without further ado, let's get in there, get some colours, get some movement, bit of combo of both. Perhaps get the polarizer on and give those colours a bit of a punch. And yeah, job's a good one. Lovely, okay. Thanks ever so much for joining me today, guys. I'm going to call it a day. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. And it's only going to get better. I think what I'll do is I'll try and go back home, refuel, and perhaps get myself back out for the afternoon somewhere. Yeah, look at that. What a beautiful place Winterton is. I'm so lucky to have it on my doorstep. And as I've said before, it's my local place to practice. I really, really love the area. So I'm going to go now. I'm hoping to get up to Norfolk this week. So hopefully my next vlog will be from Norfolk. I hope you can't hear that dog whining in the background. He's making a right noise. But anyway, where was I? Oh, whatever. Anyway, I hope to get to Norfolk, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks ever so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care. Be good to each other. And don't forget, check out Brotherhood of Man. They're an up-and-coming beat combo that are going places. Be good.